Join me to prepare Nkwobi for an event. If this is your first time you're watching Masai's Kitchen and Tours, please subscribe on YouTube for more updates on catering, foods, local foods and travels. So this is my second time preparing catering for a large event. So I'll be using my cow head part of meat. So that's the cow head, the skin and some part of the head. So washed and put into the pot. I went ahead to chop some onions and pepper with the mini chopper into the meat. Added some salt and some seasoning cubes. Covered and started cooking. After some time, I added more water to the pot and I continued cooking. So I want to cook this meat till it's tender. So at this point, the meat is almost done, but I need to allow it to dry up the water from the meat. So I went ahead to start prepping my sauce because I like the aroma of sauteed onions and red oil. I had to put some red oil, put some diced onions, some salt. I didn't add an extra seasoning cubes because I used that to cook the meat, and some oba because I want to heat the oba for some time. So that's why I had to put that on low heat and I stirred to combine and I allowed it to heat for some seconds. I added my local seasonings, the ehuru, oziza, and some obey just for seasoning. And I went ahead to prepare the ngo, that's the potash. Added some water, allowed it to turn it and sieved it into the pot. So at this point, the meat is so soft and tender and the whole water has dried. So I went ahead to sieve the ngo using the mesh and added the ngo into the pot. Now I allowed this oil to cool before I added the ngo because if you didn't allow it to cool, it wouldn't the sauce wouldn't turn out really well, the ncha. So I went ahead to cut the meat into smaller bites and into the pot I transferred the meat, and this is me stirring to thoroughly combine. Now the nkwobi is turning out to be what it's supposed to be, gradually giving. Now at this point I felt like if I had some abacha, this is the I would just add the abacha into it and combine the whole thing. So back to the food, I added some oziza leaves just for flavor and aroma. Stirred, and it was time to prepare the garnishing. I had some atarodo, chili, usensuka. Washed it with onions, diced it into smaller rings, and now I'm transferring it to the serving bowl. So this is me trying to garnish my Nkwobi. So like I said, this was for an event for a group of friends and colleagues. So I've started my garnishing. Now, one of my favorite things about catering and food vlog is the garnishing and the photography. So I took my time to do this garnishing with the onions and the chili pepper, the osansoka, the atorodo. So I took my time trying to organize it, make it look inviting and appetizing. Right, this is it. Almost all done. Now let me tell you again, if this is your first time of watching my videos, I'm Masai of the Masai Kitchen and Tours. I always bring you videos about food, catering, local dishes, all kinds of dishes, and travels. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and you always get updates whenever I post new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you later.